everybody. This is it. The final episode of our IGTV series, 7 Strategies. I'm so glad that you made it all this way. It has been quite the ride. I have to thank you all for your participation, your questions, your emails. I hope this was really helpful. Today's episode, follow-up. I dare say that of all of the episodes, this one piece of advice, this one strategy is really the game changer. I will tell you that Nicola and I, whenever we're doing business consulting, this is probably the one place that most people don't pay attention to, and it's the most critical. It really is. You do all this work. You invest in the people and the processes and your time and your money and all of this so that you can get clients. And then you gain these new clients, and then you go through the introduction and you go through the realization, and your realization is flawless now. But then follow up. You kind of feel like your job's done. They have the service, they have the product, you've done all you can do. I say no. I say that by following up, by finding out what they liked, what they didn't like, understanding their experience, asking them those questions, and then giving them the opportunity to be your marketing strategy, to tell everybody about you, to stay in touch. You built that relationship, keep working on that relationship. I really think follow-up, it's the key, it's the secret. So let's talk a little bit about what follow-up looks like, okay? So we talked in one of the strategies about the people. So the people of your company, the clients, the partners, the vendors. Remember, introduction and realization applies to them too, which means follow-up applies to them too. You want to consistently be checking in on the experience. It is really, really important. Be checking in on the experience, the business activity. You can do that in a myriad of ways. With employees, you have to be able to check in on a monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly basis. With vendors and partners, you really want to do some outreach. Call them. Hi, how are you? What's going on? I know we talk about that in realization. So it's really in the follow-up, it's consistently doing it even after the engagement is long over. I think that when you're dealing with clients, it's really important that you ask for the preferred contact method. And so if email, and be honest, hey, listen, I'd love to check in from time to time. I'm just curious, what's the best way? Do you prefer text? Do you like email? Just so we can stay in touch. That's really important. Send statements, send newsletters. Newsletters are a little bit grindy. I can hear a lot of you groaning. Like, do I have to do a newsletter? Listen, if you're doing outreach consistently, if you're sending an email and checking in and saying, hey, I saw this article, I thought of you, hey, this movie, hey, do you want to grab coffee, something like that, then newsletters aren't as important. But once you get an audience, once you start growing your audience, then you really want to think about a newsletter just in terms of personalizing it. We do a newsletter at Cowe, the Cowe Courier, and sometimes we're recapping the tips and tricks and the Facebook Lives and the things that we did in the month before. We're looking ahead and giving people ideas as to what the next month might hold, where they might be well positioned in the following month. So we try to give, good information, quality information, but also, I write the intro, and so you just might want to sign up for our newsletter just so you can crawl into my head once a month, which I dare say is worth the sign up. Okay. Ask for reviews. You guys, follow up with reviews. You guys need to be, okay, LinkedIn, number one rule on LinkedIn, do you have a review, a recent review from this year? Because I got to tell you, people are looking at that. If you've got a review, but it's from 2015, it doesn't really count. It's like when you look at Amazon reviews and somebody reviewed something from, 2010, you're like, well, maybe it doesn't really apply now. Yelp, Facebook, Google, all of it. you need to ask for reviews, and people will say that they will give you reviews and then they won't give you reviews. So keep asking. Those reviews matter. So last but not least, and here's what I say, send a thank you email, right? So let's go back to the old ways. Doesn't even have to be an email. You get extra points if you send a greeting card or carrier pigeons or a singing telegram. I would be thrilled if you were personalizing your thank yous. But if at the least, send a thank you email. Those matter. And then stay consistent, follow up, and stop thinking about only funneling your energy into new. It's not just about gaining new clients. It's about nurturing those relationships that you worked really hard to build, and they will love you. They will talk about you. They will tell everybody about your brand. And as we know, what everybody else is saying about your brand, that's your brand. So follow up. I can't thank you enough for having been on this journey with me. 7 strategies. I really hope that it has been helpful for you. You know where to reach us. Cowe.com, COWE, community of working entrepreneurs. This is about working. It's not magic. It's not, I held my breath and I wished really hard. This is about hard work. And for all of you that have gone through this, I appreciate your hard work. I see you. I'm going to support you. If you need us, contact at cowe.com. Call us, email us. I promise we'll follow up. It has been a pleasure. Take care, everybody. Bye.